Sunrise Daily, and now we're joined by Habila Jusag, Deputy Inspector General of Police in charge of operations, who is in Benue State. Working Benue State, but he's in our studio right now. DIG Jusag, tell us, are your men on ground in Benue and what are they doing?
Okay, thank you. Good morning, viewers. The police are on ground with some logistics and equipment deployed right now as I speak.
Quickly, how many units of special forces were sent there?
We have the tactical operation unit, and that is the police mobile force. We have 5 units, and a unit is 63. We also have a very special unit that were trained along with the military in faraway Belarus. That also is a full unit on ground. We also have a unit of the intelligence who also will gather intelligence and also investigate this case right on the ground. We have them there. And then we have a helicopter for the aerial patrol and some other injects from the state that have been fully deployed to these general areas that there are crises.
Just to mention here that till today, we've been reaching out to the leadership of the Mayor Tiala, the president and the secretary. Our producer spoke to them yesterday, and even the secretary apologized for them, the fact that they've not honored our invitation yet. We're still hoping that before the end of this day or possibly tomorrow we'll get them on the show. At least they'll confirm today and tomorrow they'll be on the show. Again, we've been reaching out to Mayor Tiala leadership, the president and the secretary, and they are yet to honor our invitations. But staying with you, DIG Jusag, you say you have about 5 units of mobile policemen on ground. That's about 315 men. And then you talked about some other units that are there. Let's just say you have about 500 men. Is it possible for you to tell us how they operate? At what time do they do the patrols? And what's the situation when they go out to patrol? Okay, thank you. Yes, we have that unit in addition to the already existing men on ground. And what we do precisely, we've decided that we move closer to these 2 local government, Guma and Logo, and we intend to collaborate with the community. It must be a community-based policing because you need to have information from the communities on their observation and on any threat that they've been able to pick, because you know that this general area are agrarian, they are farmers, and so they sparsely live, and they live a distance from one another because they would want to have been cultivating their general area within the houses. And so we are deploying to these areas that we are suspecting based on our interaction with the communities where the roots of this cattle so that we will be able to intercept early and also to respond quickly. Okay. In addition to the aerial patrol that also ground-to-air communication. Okay, so since you've been on ground, what have you been able to find? Well, what we've discovered is that these people, when they want to come and attack, they do not come with their kettles. They come, I think it's the planned thing, and so when they are coming, they do not come with their kettles. And they do that quietly and withdraw. And some of the places, like I said, are a bit distant. They are distant from other locations, and you need now to plant security around the area, even around the farms, and also work with the community to be able to know exactly which areas have been put under threat. And if people are sighted at some point, making preparation to come and attack. And so it's a community-based thing that we're still doing, and that is exactly what is happening. Okay, have you been able to interface with the governor? Because in one of the statements he gave, he said that these people gather in certain towns and then they come into Benue to attack. and they pass through these checkpoints and they are not stopped. So have you been able to interface with the governor to give him an update about what you found and what you're going to do to stop this?
Yes, on a very regular basis, I have. Since arrival, the governor have been able to receive me well, and I've been open up and sharing information also. But I'll let you know that if there's anyone that is armed and is seen moving either in a vehicle or on foot without any reasonable cause, I don't think the police will be so stupid to allow such people to pass. But what I know is the community must let us know if there are people gathering in a situation that cannot be clearly defined. We are ready to confront those people and to know their mission. But I can tell you that those who come to attack do that swiftly and in areas that are disadvantaged. And so the community must be able to know who are the strangers in their midst, and they should create community policing themselves to be able to also make a call to us even when we're at a distance. We should be able to run after them because we have the helicopter and we have patrol vehicles, and we can also endure also getting on foot.
Okay, so
to be able to round these people up.
You say you meet with the governor on a regular basis. Has he told you that some of these people are known? Because he said that himself, that they are known, and that sometimes the security operatives just let them go by because they know them.
No, well, that is not to my knowledge. But like I said, the governor also is very, very anxious to ensure that security is restored. And so he could say some other things also. But for me, if there's anyone that have been unmasked and information and intelligence are given, I assure you and I promise you that we'll go after them. There's no sacred cow. Those who would want to terminate the lives of their brothers in the name of cattle rustling and what have you, or because of the anti-grazing law.
How would you react to this? I mean, you said you're saying the community people ought to know the people that are attacking them and let you know. But our last guest here, who is from Guma local government area, has accused the police of colluding with the herdsmen to attack them. He says they are known and they collude with them, and that's why they are not arrested. How do you react to that? Oh, plus that they've written to the Inspector General of Police 3 times without a response.
Well, it's very unfortunate that this situation is misunderstood. If you make a complaint and you suspect anyone to be planning to commit an offense, and such an offense have not been committed, I don't know if you follow the police in this process. When you write a petition, I'm sure you would have discovered that the Inspector General of Police will initiate action by inviting those people and confront them with the facts on ground. And if an offense is not committed, then I do not see why, whether you carry a gun and shoot or take that man and take him to court for an allegation that someone is alleged to be planning to commit an offense. I think that the police is not so stupid to ignore complaints from His Excellency, and will not be stupid also to damn the consequence and to not to follow up. You will see in the few days anybody that is implicated will be taken in and will be interrogated, and if evidences are found, like the 18 that have been prosecuted, we have no hesitations bringing them to justice.
So are you saying categorically that the police can end this crisis once and for all?
Well, ending crisis is another factor. But I think my being in Benue will give me an opportunity to bring in all the manpower and the logistics. And I think that we should be able to make the difference, and we should be able to bring those that have committed this offense, if sin, to justice. And I should be able to collaborate with the community and ensure safety and ensure that those that have come and commit this offense, there could be some traces, and the community are supposed to know some of these people because they don't come from the blue. Even if they come and they are not indigenous herdsmen, we should be able to leave, they should be able to leave a trace. I can assure you that the difference will be made.
You said here that 18 people are being prosecuted. From your findings, are they really herdsmen?
They were caught around, and they were caught in the act. And of course, we had information of other persons trying to identify them, so we have witnesses. And therefore, the onus of proof of innocence lies on them while we take them to court to answer their charges.
No, you didn't say, are they herdsmen?
Well, of course, we saw them. They were not pushing cattle, and we feel maybe they have something to do with opposing or trying to take people's life or harm people. People have been killed, and this is a case of murder, and whether it's a herdsman or not, they have created or caused the offense of murder.